Well, good morning, everyone. And even though it's not morning yet, it's really fucking close to it actually right now because well, it's fucking close to midnight, and we're gonna be a crazy person and go explore the fucking town at night because why the fuck not? I'm basically gonna be one of those crazy YouTubers eventually. You know, I basically already am. I don't know. I think I might go get a smoothie or something from Wawa, and it's fucking late at night. I haven't vlogged anything yet today, so this is gonna be great. God, everybody's got their windows open because it's so nice. I'm just sitting here screaming into a camera like a fucking lunatic. Actually, I'm not screaming, but still. But as I mentioned, it's 5 minutes to midnight. It's basically almost the next day. So I noticed that this bridal shop that's been here since we moved in is apparently up for sale. They must be moving that. They've lived here for like as long as we have. Now they're leaving. So anyway, I spent a lot of today actually working on a lot of the older vlogs from like June of last year that never got done. Because, well, as I just mentioned, they never got done. So they needed to get done, and they were not yet. So I spent like today not uploading, not yet, editing like half of them. I think I'll try to have them go up this weekend, just so they're not going up in the middle of the work week. Should try to at least pay some mind to what I'm filming here, and I just film absolutely nothing and have it bob all over the place. But overall, looking back here, having been through the town a little bit, not much has actually really changed in the past few months that I've been gone. I missed most of the Rita season, but that's about it. Because they're on the fall hours, which you can't see because the sign is overblowing my screen, but if you get close, you might be able to see that they've switched to their fall hours, which are now 12 to 9. Did you see that? I have no idea. I can't see the screen. I've also hinted at it a little bit, but I've been considering like retiring the vlog camera and actually getting a new vlog camera. Looking at a bunch of different models to get and considering some different things. So I also did some research into that as well, because I'd like to not replace it, but just kind of retire this thing, because this thing has lived in my pocket now for the past 600 plus days basically, and it's existed for a couple of years before that. But yeah, the camera is kind of starting to have its toll taken on it. It still works decently well for the moment, but it might be time to consider an upgrade. And for one of the things I've been looking at is I've seen some cameras that you see all this grain here that actually have a really nice night. And this, again, it's not like this is bad, but just thinking that it might be time to start looking for an upgrade and a replacement. As much as I love this thing and how easy it is to carry around, this thing has been with me now for maybe 2 years in the winter. So probably not right now, but maybe closer to the birthday, to the 2-year anniversary, we could potentially be seeing a different vlog camera. So I've been looking at some various other things and honestly considering the jump to at least shooting at 4K or something. I mean, I don't know how necessary it is yet, but again, if we're looking into futuring, we could. I mean, one thing that it will do is that it will basically mean that I have to slowly upgrade all of my equipment. Because as of right now, one of the things I'd probably have to upgrade would be all my SD cards, because I think out of the 6 of them, only 2 of them are actually 4K capable. But yeah, there could be a future coming, maybe not too distantly, where the vlogs are shot in 4K. Because 4K cameras that are actually in the camcorder style, which is what I like, are actually getting decently cheap. Now that is one thing I would still like to keep. I would like to keep it, well, A, pocket size, so that, I can carry it around on a daily basis like I do now. And B, I'd like to kind of keep with the, I already said form factor. What else? Well, I guess the form factor as well, because I like the camcorder handheld form factor a lot better than I like the point and shoot ones, because I know a lot of people vlog with like a point and shoot form factor, which is admittedly is a lot thinner. Dear God, I feel out of shape. But the point and shoot form factor is a lot thinner. But I actually really like the camcorder layout a little bit more, just because I can do it. And one thing I could do as well is I could switch to shooting on my phone. But the nice thing about this is that, as you can see, I'm doing walking shots here, and it's not dreadfully shaky, it's just kind of shaky, which you would expect because I'm sitting here walking and doing this, but it'd be way worse if I was trying to hold my phone to do this. Plus, the phone is a whole lot less of a good form factor than even this is, even though it is much thinner and will fit in my pocket. But I'm also considering upgrading my phone. So, it's just a lot of things to consider. I'm having fun out here, though. It is nice. I'm enjoying kind of this nice walk. I might do even more walking after I just get a smoothie from Wawa, just to kind of keep going on. Pushing on Woodhaven Road. Look how dead it is. This is actually getting to me a little bit, because it's just kind of one thing that I haven't really experienced and I've kind of longed for. It's just how, it's not even like it's pure dead yet, like it gets in a couple more hours. But like LA is never dead. There's always some jackass pounding on their horn down below our apartment. It was never dead. Andalusia dies at night. I like how I say that, and then there's an ambulance right there coming through our town. Perfect irony. Absolutely perfect. But yeah, just look at that. It's so little traffic that even the ambulance doesn't even need to use its sirens. Look, you guys have heard on the vlogs, if you watch the LA vlogs, how frequently there was just ambulances or whatever that drove by my apartment complex. Even during the 5-minute or whatever, however long the segments were that I did. It's just like, that just doesn't happen here. Because it's late at night, they don't need to use the sirens. And also they have the automatic light things, which are even more nice. But it's also really nice to get through down the Wawa. But it's a really nice night out. It was kind of a little bit hot today, but not nearly as bad as it's been the past few days. But yeah, it's really nice right now. Still a tick humid, but this is nothing for Philadelphia standards. We have the windows open in our house, as do most other people. Which is why I shouldn't have been screaming in the residential area, even though I'm not exactly screaming now, nor was I then. So I don't need to scream here because it's decently quiet. I can use my normal voice right over the mic, and I'm perfectly fine. But yeah, that's kind of been what's running through my mind a little bit now today. Because, it's Monday, it's my last day, or my last week of break. I'll be getting out of class at this point next week, or probably just about arriving home. Because that schedule is super annoying because of the way that trains run. So I'll probably be just about getting home at this time next week, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm probably going to go grab a smoothie or something from the Wawa and then just have a fun time drinking it. Okay, so I guess actually looking back at it now, Andalusia did change one thing, and it's one thing that they were working on while I was still actually here. But over there, they had that giant construction. I'm pretty sure, at least I really hope I at least either shown off or ranted about the giant construction zone that was here for like the longest time, because they had like a gigantic wall of fence over there. And yeah, that was like, it was a real big pain because it made it nearly impossible to walk over there. Like anywhere other than the McDonald's. Like if you wanted to walk back to the movie theaters or whatever, you were screwed because it took forever and you had to go around the long way. Like I remember it being a pain back when we were working on something for Bethany's narrative, and I had to go get something from the Acme, and I had to go all the way around the stupid fence because they cut off my parking spot. But anyway, that fountain was nice. That building that was there is, or what? Stop it. That building that was under construction is now finished. They opened up a TJ Maxx there. But the weirdest thing about it is not having the Acme be on the end anymore, because they actually built the TJ Maxx completely from scratch. There wasn't another store there before it. And yeah, it's like there. You'll be able to see it. The glowing logo there. In the dead center of the screen, yeah, that's the TJ Maxx logo. They actually finished that up. That didn't exist before, and now it does. Yeah, that was not there at all before, and you know, I kind of actually want to go over there a little bit. So I haven't really been over there since they have everything gated off. Because where did I go? I went somewhere in there, I think, at one point. Or no, I didn't. I've just been down to the Wawa. I haven't actually been back over into that parking lot at all yet. So we can venture over there and see what's up. I wonder if they put that mailbox back, because that mailbox was gone for the longest time. Because there used to be a mailbox like over there somewhere. I'm not quite certain where they moved it to. Oh yeah, they moved it all the way down there. It used to be like right up here in that first patch here or somewhere. They kind of redid this a little bit. Let's see, yeah. Actually, I guess that America's Best is technically the anchor store over here on the end. But yeah, they redid all of this. That TJ Maxx is basically the only reason it exists. It exists. Because where that food and drug sign is on the Acme is actually what used to be the former end of this block here. So they redid all of this, and if you notice that all of the parking spaces that are, you know, regular and not weird and diagonal, yeah, those are the redone ones, and all of this is repaved, because this parking lot usually has the sideways ones, like the ones that are at a slant. So yeah, those have all been redone, and also all of this here has been redone. They redid the parking lot as well. Including this pedestrian walkway that we'll use for like no reason. But I mean, yeah, because this was all like scrap parking before, because nobody ever parked over here, which was why it was nice when I wanted to go to the McDonald's, just to be able to park over here by the edge. So we'll just walk across this. I'm pretty sure we've walked across this exact way on the vlog way back a long time ago, before they started construction on that. But yeah, that's done now. That's literally probably like the one thing that's changed about Andalusia is this spot here. Which is actually a decent thing. But it's just not usually like this. Yeah, I used to park a lot over here whenever I would like come in from parking at the McDonald's or whatever. I guess all of these spots are still fairly original because this isn't repaved. But yeah, that type of parking, the slanted parking like over there, that's what this whole thing had before. I don't know why this walkway isn't complete, but everything else basically is. But yeah, you couldn't walk down here basically because there was just one file for just like the traffic and everything, because I had to redo this because all this curb is brought out new. So I had to walk. So if you wanted to go down to like one of those stores like that Acme that was right there, you had to go all the way around that complex that we just walked through because of the fence. But they did make it nice now. So, as annoying as it was while they were working on it, it looks really nice now. Not that you can see much, but this is that old spot. I think it was featured first on a vlog called Outside Oasis, outside of my house. And I think I just wanted to come back out here and just kind of look at things again, because this is a really nice spot that it's not like you can see anything. I might try to continue a little bit and do some more night exploring. Just gonna see what we can find. I don't want to be yelling because people's windows are open in my own house, so I might just try to go somewhere else. Again, not that you can see much, but that over there is the little playground where I filmed that thing, my final for my design 2 class way back in the day. I was working on that vlog earlier today. I just kind of wanted to come down and see how it was doing. But again, it doesn't look like much has changed. Still just kind of peaceful old Andalusia. Well, okay, let's continue on our path here, going the other way this time. Somebody else was out over there doing some late walking. We're gonna walk to, I guess, the other end of Andalusia, because right after Wawa is the northern end. We'll walk to the southern one, because why not? Get me a little bit more exercise. ShopRite truck, probably going to go stack the ShopRite that's just inside of Philadelphia. Here's the place I get to go vote in a few months. That's usually where I go vote. Have I shown the voting place? You can't film inside a voting place, obviously, but if I haven't shown it, that's where I have to go to vote, because I know I voted in every election since of age, but also since the start of the vlog, because they go hand in hand. Well, not completely, but if I've voted in every election since the start of the vlog, or since I've turned 18, then I didn't start the vlog until I turned 18, then, yeah. How old was I when I started the vlog? I think I just turned 19. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I was 19 basically for all of, quote-unquote, season 1. And then I restarted just after I turned 20. Basically, literally 10 days after I turned 20, I think. So, yeah, because it was right about final season of fall term. So we'll be getting into fall term. I've never really vlogged the fall term before, actually. So I've done 2 winters and 2 springs, and the 1 summer I've had now. I've never actually vlogged the fall term. I've never had like an October or November vlog before, actually, at all. At least not on this vlog, not on this iteration. Have I had one ever? I don't even know. Definitely not one that's gotten released. Just kind of interesting little tidbits there. But anyway, I am going to head down to probably just inside of Philly, just because I can. Just to see how much, or realistically more how little has changed. I already pointed it out on one vlog a few days ago, but the shop down there, the light shop, got actually a facelift and repainted the front of the building. But I said, that bar is still more poppin' than it usually is. Well, I thought everybody would have left by now. It is almost 1 a.m. on a Monday. But I guess, what am I doing around 1 a.m. on a Monday? Who knows? Yeah, tobacco shop's still there. Everything's just about the way it was. Because they built that, I think, just a little while before I left. I'm gonna have to go back now and kind of watch the few days leading up to me leaving. Just to kind of see what has changed, or realistically more what hasn't. So I'm curious now. That's why I have the vlogs, kind of. Just kind of nice little memory snippets of the things that have happened. But I can go back and look at them, and then I have for sure, what happened on this day. It happened on this date, which is kind of one reason why I want to finish all the ones from last summer that I started and never finished. So that's kind of why I'm working on them now. And if I've never explained it, after April, it kind of started to become spotty, and I shot most days, but not all. And then it kind of sputtered out mid-July of last year. So yeah, there's I think around 30 that haven't been uploaded as of me recording this. But hopefully on Saturday you'll see more. They just turn on the light. They're obviously awake. Will be a little bit quieter. Yeah, that's the God Bless America sign I screamed at that one day. I recall that sign. There's Tennis Ave where I came from. And there's the streetlight signs that got a little paint job. That does look like a neat store. I should actually go explore that store at some point when it's, actually open and not 1 a.m. But other than that, I'm pretty sure this place is just about the same.